Welcome to the Animal Show, helping pets in your community find their forever homes. I'm Danica Collins, inviting you to join us for the next half hour as we visit some of the good people working hard to bring people and pets together. Featuring Surrey Animal Resource Centre, the City of Coquitlam Animal Shelter, New Westminster Animal Shelter, Langley's Pattydale Animal Shelter. I love animals, and I think every animal deserves a home. Stick around, maybe you'll find a new friend. Good people at the New Westminster Animal Shelter always welcome the public. Come and visit and adopt a dog, a cat, or even a bunny. They are located at 231 Ewan Avenue on Queensborough Island. Call them at 604-519-2008 to arrange a visit.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the New Westminster Animal Shelter. I'm Phil Green, which some of you might know, and I'm one of the Bylaw Animal Services officers here. Today, we're going to show you Pip and Squeak. Pip and Squeak. Beautiful little rats. Actually, not so little anymore. They were born here. Squeak has a toe problem, and it's not athlete's foot. Squeak had one of his toes. We're not sure whether he got it bitten off or chopped off. But anyway, he lost a little toe. So we may have to do a little surgery on him before we adopt him. He's fine now. He's had a couple of vet checks, so he's good now. But he may have to have surgery to fix his toenail. So these guys are a bonded pair. Bonded meaning they love each other. They've been together since birth. So we'd like to adopt them together. So if you're interested, it's only, what a deal. It's only $10 per rat. And they've had all their medical stuff has been done, except for the neutering. So if you're interested in Pip and Squeak and a bonded pair, we would love them to go together. In fact, we're kind of insisting they go together. Please give us a call at 604-519-2008. Come here, buddy, and ask for Pip and Squeak. Most pirates have a parrot. You've got a rat. This is Rocky. Rocky's huge. Oh my God. And lively? Oh man. Now this rat's a lot of fun. The male rat, he's part of that group that came in, two of which you've seen already. This guy can be, Rocky can be adopted separately, alone. If you don't have any more rats, or it can be introduced to another male rat if you've got one at home. So he'll do just as well with another rat. I wouldn't overwhelm him with too many other rats, but he's beautiful color. He's like a chocolate brown. Get down there, and he moves. Anyway, so he can be adopted. Like I say, with Rocky. You definitely want to, come here, buddy. Rocky, come here. With Rocky, you definitely want to have a lot of experience because he is a very, very active, kind of assertive rat. He will get along with your other rats, but you should know how to introduce them. Otherwise, you might have some issues with him at home. Okay, so he would be, adoption fees are $10, and how can you go wrong? He's got little white feet, and he's got very cute little ears, and he'll sit on your shoulder, and on Halloween, you could dress up like a pirate and have a rat instead of a parrot. Rats are way less expensive to look after than a parrot. Okay, so if you're interested in Rocky, give us a call, 519-2008 or 2009, and ask for, boop, Rocky the Rat. Okay, now here we have Lollipop. Lollipop the bunny. No, sweetie, I don't think that's your size. No. Lollipop is an adult female bunny, and she's been spayed and microchipped. How cool is that? We usually get them spayed or neutered here, if they're not already done, and microchipped, which is great. Great for identification. You can get your dog, cat, God, maybe even your rat microchipped if you want to. But it's really good identification. While speaking of rats, just a quick note on the last rats that you did see. You can have them all spayed and neutered. So good deal. We can put you onto a couple of vets that'll do that for you, for the rats, and for the bunnies too. There's a couple of vets in the Lower Mainland here that do exotic or semi-exotic animals like that for spays and neuters. So Lollipop is an adult bunny. She was abandoned by her people, her humans, who weren't quite as humane as what they should have been, and so she's for adoption now. We've had her for quite a little while, and she is looking for a nice home. If you don't need a lot of bunny experience to get a bunny, we can educate you somewhat, but certainly it's a good idea to do some education yourself. Look into how to keep a bunny, how to keep a rat, how to keep these semi-exotic animals if you're going to adopt one. This little bunny loves hay. Just as a note here, if you do have a rabbit, make sure that they get lots of fresh hay. Apparently they need up to 70% of their diet needs to be that type of grass, fresh hay, fresh grass, so just keep that in mind. So if you're interested in Lollipop, she'll be at the shelter here. Give us a call. She's a beautiful black and white bunny, and she's been spayed and microchipped. And give us a call at 519-2008 and ask for Lollipop.
If you would like to help us help the animals, you can make a donation to the Animal Show. You can donate online or directly through the bank. Thanks for your help, because every animal deserves a home. Don't forget, you can also visit our website anytime at www.animalshow.ca. The Coquitlam Animal Shelter is located at 500 Mariner Way. They always have animals looking for good homes. So if you're interested, let them know by calling 604-927-7387. Let's see who's in there now.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and we're here today at the City of Coquitlam Animal Shelter. First up, we're going to meet a few of the kittens that we have coming up for adoption very soon. They're still just slightly underage. They're probably at just 7 to 7.5 weeks old. So in another week and a half, they'll be ready for adoption. As you can see, they're crazy. They're very typical kittens. They're silly, playful, extremely interactive and affectionate. So remember, if you are adopting a kitten, that this is what's going to come and live in your house and possibly eat your cords and play with your curtains. And that adopting a kitten is a lifelong commitment of anywhere from 15 to 20 years. We will have more kittens as kitten season has sprung upon us very early this year. We have quite a few pregnant moms in foster care, which is just another reminder why we spay and neuter all our pets. So in about a week and a half, give us a call if you're interested in adopting some kittens. And like I said, we will have many more in the months to come.
Hi, I'm Michelle. So now we have Cleveland. Cleveland is approximately about 8 to 10 years old. He is actually quite entertaining. So he entertains himself, and he also likes to play with toys. He seems to want his treats right now really bad, more than he wants his toys. But Cleveland's been with us for quite a long time now. He's a male, obviously, and a short-haired cat. So he seems to do okay with female cats in the house. I would say if you had another friendly female cat, that would probably do really good for him. If you're looking for a cat that's pretty goofy and actually likes to play, please come take a look at Cleveland. He's at the Coquitlam Animal Shelter.
Kiwi. Kiwi has been on the animal show before, but we're really hoping someone will see her and give her a wonderful home. She is a bit of a chunky girl. She has lost a significant amount of weight since being with us, so her mobility is much better than when we first met Kiwi. She does still have some challenges because of her size, but we think in a foster home she'd have much more room to move around in. And she could do some obstacle courses or some exercises, which we sort of do with her here to keep her moving. So Kiwi is on a special diet. She had some really bad skin and coat issues when she first came in. That could either be from a poor diet or just the inability to groom herself because of her size. She eats very well, as you can see, and we're happy to support her in a foster home for a short term. When she sees the other cats, she doesn't seem too bothered by them, so she absolutely could live in a home with another furry friend as long as they don't pester her too much. So if you're looking for an absolutely sweet and beautiful girl, please come and meet Kiwi at the City of Coquitlam Animal Shelter.
So next we have Mowgli. Mowgli is about a year old. He is a big Mastiff cross. He probably weighs close to about 100 pounds now. Mowgli would do really well in a home with another dog. He really likes to play. So as long as it's a really well-behaved dog, he'd be awesome. Mowgli, I don't think, knows much about the world. So Mowgli is scared of cars, and he can be kind of timid sometimes when he meets people. So he definitely needs a confident owner that can teach him that the world is friendly and everything's a good place. So you can tell here that Mowgli really likes attention. So he definitely needs, at least someone who's around enough to hang out with him and give him the love that he deserves. But definitely, maybe not any cats, and a nice quiet home with another dog is perfect for Mowgli. If you're interested in meeting Mowgli, please come up to the Coquitlam Animal Shelter.
You're watching The Animal Show, helping animals find people. And now another pet training tip from the Good Dog Ranch in Port Coquitlam.
Hi, it's Jane McKenna here with Good Dog Training and Daycare, and I'm here to give you some training tips today with my friend Sadie, who is an Australian Shepherd puppy. Today we're going to work on focus with Sadie around some distraction, and the camera's quite distracting to her. So to begin with, I'm going to have a handful of tasty, high-value treats, and I'm just going to wave them in front of her nose. Dogs use their nose even more so than they use their eyes. So if we can keep their nose engaged, we can keep their attention on us. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw an imaginary line from my nose to Sadie's nose and from Sadie's nose to my nose and ask her to focus. And as soon as she looks at me, I'm going to reward her. Are you ready, Sadie? Sadie, focus. Good girl, take it. Very nice, good girl. To begin with, we keep it short and sweet. As she starts to understand, then I can ask her to hold that focus for a little bit longer. Sadie, focus. Good girl. Very good. Take it. Good girl. And as she starts to understand that, I can make it even a little more difficult for her. Sadie, focus by bringing my hand out to the side and asking her to look at me. Good girl. Only rewarding her when she looks at me. Good girl. Take it. Very nice. Having your dog's focus and attention is vital for obedience training, and it's a great way to help build your working relationship as well. Ready? Focus. Good girl. Good girl, Sadie.
The Pattydale Animal Shelter in Langley is located at 26220 56th Avenue. If you wish to visit any of the animals that are there for adoption, call 604-857-5055. Let's visit the animals now.
Hi there, my name is Jane Nelson, Manager of Animal Welfare here at the Laps Pattydale Animal Shelter. And with me here today is the very handsome, dare I say devastatingly handsome, Sambuca. This guy is about 2 years old. He came in as a stray tomcat. He spent the first 2 years of his life as an unneutered male. He had quite a few sort of war wounds on him, but that is all behind him now. He is now neutered and looking to live the life of an indoor cat, a pampered indoor cat. This guy has one special, he's very, very healthy, very handsome. If he gets up for us, you'll see that he has a very adorable, short, Manx kind of tail. His only drawback is that he does have FIV, which is going to be with him for his life. He doesn't really require any special care other than just regular veterinary visits, but he is definitely looking for love, this guy. So if you are looking for a very handsome, very cool companion black and white cat, please give us a call here at the Pattydale Animal Shelter. With me now is the very handsome Merlin. This gorgeous guy is about a year old. He's, we believe he's a long-haired German Shepherd. He is probably full height at this stage, but he's probably going to mature and fill out a bit more. So he's definitely a big dog, a big teddy bear though. He's adorable. He's very affectionate. He is very active and of course is looking for a more active home. He loves to get out and walk and run. He's great off leash. He is good. He's good with other dogs. He could live with a cat. He is super bright. Of course, he really enjoys working. And this guy, I'm told, will do just about anything for a cookie. He is just overcoming some mild skin issues, which will be resolved fairly soon. And yeah, so if you are looking for a very big, handsome teddy bear of a dog, you should give us a call here at the Pattydale Animal Shelter. Oh, goodness, he sings songs. So with me now is Barney, and this gorgeous guy is about 8 years old, we're guessing. He came in as a stray, and he is super affectionate, super fun-loving, just a really great little dog. He's a beautiful size. He does have a medical condition that is quite serious, but it's going to require some surgery. Which we have already booked for him. And once that's done, he's going to be healthy and ready for his very own home. This guy is just great with dogs, great with people, great with cats. He really could go to a home with just about anyone. He's going to make a fantastic companion. Someone's going to be very, very lucky to get this very charming, adorable boy. So if you've got room in your heart and home for a very cute tri-colored Australian Shepherd, give us a call here at the Pattydale Animal Shelter. Barney, can you sit? now is Amber, and she's got really great markings, this girl. Hard to say exactly what she is. She's definitely a combination of breeds, I would say. Certainly probably some shepherd in there somewhere, and something else that gives her this great brindle coloring. She's got little speckly paws. She is pretty darn cute. She's about 18 months old. She's quite a big dog, quite tall. She won't get any taller now, but likely will fill out still a little bit. She lived with children in her last home. She's actually had a couple of homes, poor little Peanut. So great with kids. She is good with cats. She's good with other dogs, so she could definitely live with in a family with kids, cats, or dogs. She's a really active, fun-loving dog. She's bright. She loves to play. She's great off leash. Super, super fun dog. So if you've got room in your heart and home for a very bright, active young dog, please give us a call here at the Pattydale Animal Shelter.
You're watching The Animal Show, helping animals find people. This is the Surrey Animal Resource Centre. They have lots of animals up for adoption and will welcome a visit by you if you are interested. So please call and visit the Surrey Animal Resource Centre.
Regular viewers of The Animal Show may recognize Kobe and Choco from previous episodes. And unfortunately, the boys have been here with us long enough that they are repeat guests. Choco and Kobe are 11, 12-year-old Shih Tzus. They came into the shelter together, they've lived their lives together, and they're looking to find their final retirement home together. Unfortunately, being a little bit older means they come along with some special needs. They're on a specialty diet, and they are going to require regular veterinary care for the remainder of their days. But they're still quite spry, quite sprightly. As you can see, we're feeding them lots of snacks, and that's primarily to keep them from barking, because they can be quite barky. So those of you who know Shih Tzus know that that's sort of part of the breed. So they're probably not cut out for condo living, although in terms of exercise requirements, they also aren't needing to go for a run around the block every day. So we're looking for a home for Choco and Kobe who are in a position to monitor their veterinary care to make sure they get the diet they require and to provide them with a soft, comfortable place to spend the remainder of their days. If you think that might be you, please give us a call at the Surrey Animal Resource Centre. Check out Choco and Kobe on the Animal Show's Facebook page or on the Surrey Animal Resource Centre's Facebook page. And feel free, if you're not the right home, to share their profiles so that people get to know more about our little guests, Choco and Kobe. Handsome little fellow is Charlie. He's maybe a poodle, Lhasa Apso, some kind of mix. Came into the shelter, and he's had quite the haircut, as you can see. And unfortunately, what his haircut reveals is that Charlie's a little chubby. So not only does Charlie have a little chubby to work on, Charlie has some medical issues that a new owner is going to have to be very diligent about monitoring. Charlie has something called pancreatitis, and that means he's going to need a special diet for the entirety of his life, which hopefully will be very long and robust. Charlie's probably between 7 to 8 years old. He's a neutered male. Charlie has had a seizure while here with us at the shelter, so we really want to find a home where someone will be home with Charlie and able to monitor him at all times. We begin to provide the diagnostic veterinary care, doing blood work and some of those things, but the reality is Charlie is going to be an ongoing project for a new mom or dad. If you think you can provide the time, attention, and resources that Charlie needs in his new home, please contact us at the Surrey Animal Resource Centre and ask about visiting our sweet little Charlie. He is comfortable with other dogs and could definitely be in a home with another dog or cat, probably not for small children or people working long hours. Charlie might be an ideal companion for someone who's retired and home and able to spend a lot of time with him. Hey, quit eating off the floor. hard not to start off introducing Shadow by mentioning the fact he's blind. But the reality is, it doesn't much matter to Shadow that he can't see. He was born this way. So his experience of the world is a little bit different than ours, but it really doesn't impact how much he enjoys life. Shadow is a 2-year-old neutered male pit bull. Now, he came to us for a little bit of a funny situation. He was originally at a shelter in California and somehow found himself being adopted to a home in British Columbia. Unfortunately, that home fell on some hard times and was unable to provide care for Shadow any longer. We did manage to track down the original group that brought him up here to Canada, and they did offer to help us with Shadow. But we decided, since he settled in here with us at Sark, he's comfortable, he's learned the routine here, he's learned where the snacks are, where the squeaky toys are, that he could stay with us until we find him his forever home. So if you're interested in getting to know more, oh, he says, I found the snacks. If you're interested in getting to know more about Shadow, we'd suggest that you do a little bit of research about what living with a blind dog is like. We're definitely looking for a home where Shadow could live on either one level of the home with the family or in a ranch-style environment. Stairs are a little bit risky for him, as are things like the curb and the fence. Shadow doesn't slow down and explore things slowly and quietly. He lives life pretty full tilt, so he needs an owner who's going to make sure he stays safe and that the environment is safe for him. So consistency, routine. Shadow would probably enjoy a home without other animals, where he can be someone's one and only, but he isn't difficult with other dogs while at the shelter. So if you're interested in knowing more about Shadow, please contact us at the Surrey Animal Resource Centre. Mika, who's with us today, is between 3 and 5 years of age, and she is a cat that came to us in a fairly common way. Mika was abandoned by her previous owner when they moved. And it's shocking to me how often we hear from landlords or new tenants about animals being left behind. And I'm not sure whether that has to do with the difficulty in finding animal-friendly housing or if it's something else. But the reality is, for Mika and her companion Trouble, who is not with us today, but is also available for adoption, it means that they need to find a new home. So Mika is a spayed female. As I said, she's between 3 and 5 years of age. She's beautiful. She's what we call a Torby, so you can see she's orange and brown tabby in the tortoiseshell pattern, so she's quite unique. And she's a little overwhelmed by being out in the lobby with us, but she's quite a friendly cat, quite social, and will be quite happy to be adopted. If you're interested in Mika or any of the cats we have available for adoption, please contact us at the Surrey Animal Resource Centre.
Thanks for watching The Animal Show. Join us again as we help pets find their forever homes.